starting over, resetting. Those are words that I don't want to use in my vocabulary for a very long time. I feel as though they're very cliche. I feel as though they're very trendy. And I'm not a trendy person at all. I've never been that way. And we need to get to a place where we stop using those trendy words that don't serve us. And reset, restart, those words make us feel as though everything we did up until that point didn't matter. That all the work that we did, all of the effort that we put in up to that point are in vain. And I'm sorry, but I have been working on my health and fitness journey for 9 years now. And I know all of the work that I put in. To say that I'm starting over or restarting, to me, feels as though I am neglecting that part of me. And I don't like the way that makes me feel. So if you are with me on this and you're tired of hearing the word restart or start over, I'm with you. We're standing here together. We are locked arm in arm, and I am marching this march with you because I am so sick and tired of it too. I want this to be a season of rebuilding, renewing, refocusing. But the word that to me stood out the most when I was thinking about this video very quickly is reigniting. As a 56-year-old postmenopausal empty nester, I am first me. I am first a woman, right? Then I became a wife and then a mother. I'm also a daughter, a sister, a cousin, a friend. I have a coworker. I have all of these titles. But what I know for sure these last 3 months is that if I don't fill my own cup, I can't be any of those things. And the one that suffers the most, the hardest, and the deepest is me. It's me. And that's where I am. I feel extremely depleted mentally, emotionally, physically. I am really at a low place, and I need to figure out a way to get back on track. I am someone that loves to check boxes off. I am someone that loves to have a to-do list and to plan, sit and write and journal. I have not been able to do that. And it's not so much because I don't have the time. Some days I do have the time, but often it's just where I am mentally. And I shared a video recently about depression, that you can have all of these wonderful things in your life and still be depressed. Your kids could be healthy. You can have a beautiful home. You can have a brand new grandson, right? You can have all these wonderful things and everybody is healthy and thriving. You can have all that, but you can be depressed too. Both things can exist. Both things can be true. And I want us to stop thinking about the restart and the reset, because there's a reason why those lessons came into your life. There's a reason why those things happened to you. And I'm a strong believer in looking at all of those experiences and saying, what is my lesson learned, good and bad? What am I learning here? What am I supposed to be learning here? But if we're in constant mode of restarting and resetting, that means that you're forgetting about all of that and you're starting new. And some of you may disagree, and that's okay. We're going to keep the community and the comments uplifting and motivating. I promised you in my channel that I would bring you things that are raw and real and vulnerable. And this is a vulnerable moment for me. So I'm going to ask you to be kind, extend kindness, not just to me, but to everyone else that's experiencing this. And while this may not be true for you and you may not agree, that's okay too. That is okay. But this is me. This is my truth. This is my life. And I know that there are a lot of women that are experiencing this. And if resetting and restarting works for you, I love that for you. But for me, it makes me feel defeated. I am tired. I have neglected my body. I have neglected my mind. I have been scared. I am tired, physically, emotionally, mentally. I am tired. And that's okay. This weekend, I made it a point. I told my children, I told my husband, I am focusing on me. I am thinking and prioritizing me. That means that there are going to be things that I will say no to. And it's wonderful that my kids want to spend time with me and that my husband really misses me and wants to spend time with me. I miss all of them and need them too. But you know who I miss more than all of that? I miss Lisette. I miss me. I miss the version of me that did things that brought me joy. I miss the version of me that felt good working out. I miss the version of me that slept 8 hours. I miss that version of me. And my goal and focus for this weekend was to focus on that, reigniting that. And as I think back to the last year, because this depression cycle didn't just start, it started back in the early part of last summer. And if you want to watch that video, I will link it in the description box below, and I'll share kind of my depression video as well. This started a long time ago. And every time I tried to do something to kind of lift me up and get me to that next phase, I got another hit and I spiraled downward. As someone that is recovering from depression, I say I'm always recovering from depression. It doesn't take much to take me in that downward spiral into that rabbit hole. It really doesn't. But and then when they happen back to back, that's worse. So I am here to, kind of give my testimony and really proclaim out loud and to all of you and profess that it's okay. It's okay to feel defeated. It's okay to feel tired and scared and miserable, all while all these wonderful things are happening. Because in order for me to continue filling up everyone else's cup, I need to fill up mine first. And mine has been empty for a minute. It's been empty for a minute. So I am here to share and proclaim to all of you that I am starting 75 medium again. I did it this time last year. And I can't even begin to explain to you the power that it has and what it did for me. I was able to get out of the house. It motivated me to prioritize my health. It motivated me to move my body and do something for myself. Self-care is not selfish. It's a priority. You need to respect your body. You need to listen to your body. And again, as a 56-year-old postmenopausal woman, my life depends on these things. My life depends on me prioritizing little things that will help me on a daily basis. They create longevity. They give me strength. They help me be present. When you're being pulled in 20,000 directions, they help me be present. They help me remember. They help me actually process what you're telling me, especially when you get hit again by so many different areas and so many different avenues. I need to be mentally okay, and I'm not. So this weekend, I have been focusing on me. I decided to do 75 medium again. But unlike the last time, I don't have this long laundry list of things that I want to tackle as a part of this challenge. I am keeping them realistic. I'm keeping them tangible and doable because that's what's important to me. I don't want to feel more defeated by adding things to a list and me not accomplishing them, because the minute I can't check that box off, that's where my mind starts to spiral. Okay. So here are some of the things that I am personally doing in my 75 medium challenge. You may ask, why 75 medium? Well, because 75 hard is that it's hard. And I'm a 56-year-old postmenopausal woman that doesn't want to do HIIT, doesn't want to invest in 2 45-minute workouts. I don't want that to be a daily requirement for me. And because I hold myself accountable, I am hard on myself. I don't want to commit, and I can't commit to that. It doesn't serve me in this phase in my life. And I tried 75 soft for about 4 weeks. That was way too soft for me. So I needed to find my happy medium, and 75 medium is that. So here's what my 75 medium looks like. You can tweak it, your life, your pickle, right? Whatever it is that works for you, then that's what you do. But make sure that all the things that you list out are serving you, because serving you will help you serve others and those around you, especially your loved ones. Okay, so here are some of the things that I'm doing to reignite the old Lisette. Right, I want to tap into that old Lisette, to do things that bring me joy. Right, and every year brings new changes to my body, and I need to keep adjusting, and that's okay too. So one of the things that I have completely neglected for a very long time, for over a month, is drinking my water every day. My body is completely inflamed. I am bloated. My brain fog is back. I can't be present. I can't even process what people tell me. It's hard for me. I have to really hyper focus on paying attention and repeating what people say just so that I can retain it. That is a clear indicator of dehydration and the lack of water in my body. And I need to do better with that because it's critical. So the first thing on my list is drinking water. The second thing on my list, I have a little Post-it notes, right, stuck to my phone. So if I'm looking down, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so the second thing is sleep. In order for my cortisol levels to get to zero and rebalance and my body heal, regenerate those brain cells, regenerate healthy cells in my body, sleep is the remedy for that. So sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day is number 2 on my list. Now, all of these could be 1A, B, C, D, E, F, right? But in order for me to help you, if you're writing them down, just to give you some incentives or give you some motivation on ideas and things that you could do in your life to help you feel better, that is my goal here. So number 2 is sleep. Number 3 is I want to walk 10,000 steps a day. I do. I have to. I love the way that I feel, and I am ready for that challenge. It's a big one, but I'm ready for it. And it's something that I feel I can do pretty easily throughout the day. So I want to make sure that I focus on that. So getting in 10,000 steps a day by walking and movement is very important. So that means more standing, parking a little bit further away when I go to work and commute, standing up while I'm at work. We have modular desks that you can stand up or sit down, standing more, right? Walking more, not sitting down, making sure I walk to the other end of the building. Even if I take a 5-minute break to walk to to both ends of our building and then come back. I need to create movement and find creative ways to move my body throughout the day, especially if I have a 1-hour commute to work, sometimes a little bit more than an hour, and I'm sitting and in a lot of meetings. I need to make sure that I'm active and standing and walking as often as I can. So number 4 is something that I have not done since the middle of January, is to start taking my vitamins again. I need to make sure that I have my probiotics. I need vitamin D. I know that I'm lacking vitamin D. I'm lacking energy. I need to take my calcium pills. I need to make sure that I am up on my vitamins. My B12, I need that a lot. So I have about 6 of my fish oils. I need to make sure that I'm taking that for my cholesterol. I don't have high blood pressure, I have low blood pressure, but all these little things, right? My vitamins, I know that they make me feel better. And they are supplements. I try to get a lot of that through my food. But if your food is crappy, which mine has been these last 2 months, I have not been eating well. I have not been prioritizing my intake, the type of intake. I have literally been in survival mode. Those days are pretty much done. It is now time to just figure all this out, let go of what was, and let's figure out what will be. So vitamins. Number 5 is I need to reduce screen time. I've done a lot of that. And sometimes I say, I have productive screen time. At least that's what I think that's what I like to call it, because I will, I follow the rosary on a YouTube channel. So when I recite the rosary, if I'm in public or if I'm driving in the car, I'll put on the rosary on a YouTube channel and I'll recite it while I'm driving. While I was at the hospital, while I was at home, at my daughter's house, taking care of my granddaughter when she would nap, I would then catch up on the news of the day or respond to your comments or watch a lot of your videos and comment and just connect with a lot of you. That is still screen time. So I need to be very strategic as to the time of day that I'm doing that, and try not to do it when I'm about to go to sleep. That is a big no-no, and it is affecting my sleep, my quality of my sleep. So I need to do that too. All right, number 6. I do want to strength train 30 minutes a day, at least 5 days a week. And I'm saying that because strength training, building muscle mass is critical for women in postmenopause. We no longer produce estrogen, so our estrogen receptors are gone. And the prevalency of women falling and not ever having quality of life again, it's pretty high. And the percentage of those that do fall, the ones that die from their falls, is also very high. So I need to make sure that I am lifting heavy and lifting appropriately. This is also why sleep and water are critical. I need my sleep so that my muscles can heal and restore. I also need my water to help with my muscle elasticity, my muscle strength, get rid of some of that lactic acid that gets produced, that fascia on your muscle that creates that tightness and the soreness. Water helps with all of that. So all of these things really work together, and they're not huge. They're just important enough for me to list out, because if this is something that you've been lacking, or you feel as though you don't know how to get it done, I'm hoping that this inspires and motivates and helps you to tell you, you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. Okay, so that's number 6. Number 7 is I want to read 1 chapter a night. My brain was racing so much this last month at my daughter's house that at night, I did not know how to undo that anxiety. I did not know how to unwind. I was constantly getting up, checking my phone to see if my daughter had texted or called while she was at the hospital. I was constantly listening out for my son-in-law and the baby, getting up at 3 a.m. to help him with the baby if he needed it. I could not kind of decompress my body that way, or my brain. And I struggled big time. So reading 1 chapter before I go to sleep will help regulate my brain, calm it down, and really get me into a place that helps me sleep. It will help me have better quality of sleep. And the last one is focus on my protein and fiber. You guys heard me say the quality of my eating has been crap. Literally, I was eating fast food with my granddaughter because we were running. The hospital was 45 minutes away. I'm trying to get my granddaughter out of the house so that she's not stuck inside. And because she was either inside the house or inside the hospital, and that's not healthy for a 3-year-old. So I would take her out, we would eat outside, and of course, fast food was the quickest thing. And it's something that she likes, and it was something that I knew she would eat. So surviving on that was not the best idea. It just wasn't. I need to hone in and kind of centralize and reprioritize my protein and my fiber intake, making sure that every meal that I eat is focused on protein and fiber. That would include meal prep. It would include the choices that I make at work. It would also include what I pack for myself in terms of snack, because I'm a big snacker. And I need to make sure that I have those snacks available to me when I need them, and not snack elsewhere, because we do have a lot of snacks in our department. that aren't the healthiest. But anyway, so those are my goals. That's how I am reigniting and I'm renewing and rebuilding Lisette. Those are my goals for my 75 medium challenge. If you found any of them to be helpful, I encourage you to share and to start your own 75 something challenge, whether it's soft, medium, or hard, whatever it is that fits you, your lifestyle, your schedule, and your goals. I want you to feel motivated to do that. I don't care how old you are. I don't care what phase of your life you are in. I am here as testimony that we can go through those hard seasons. We can live in those hard phases and still come out on the other side and be comfortable and confident and okay to prioritize you. So I hope this has helped you. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know that that helps my channel grow. I love to hear your comments. Let me know what challenge you would like to do. Let me know if you have any questions about 75 medium. I will bring you along in this journey. I am creating a weekly vlog and I'm excited to do that again. That really helped me with my skills, with my editing skills. So I can't wait to bring you those weekly vlogs. Make sure you check them out. Make sure that we stay connected and let's build this community of strong women. I was gonna say a word in there, but I don't wanna get shadow banned on YouTube. But let's build a community of strong, vibrant women. You know, we're not dying, we're not fading, we're not shrinking, we're growing and we are in our prime. And there's no better way to share our journeys than this platform, this community that we have built. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. And I can't wait. I can't wait to share what this journey brings. I can't wait to share my transformation and see you at the end of 75 days. But all in all, thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. And I can't wait to see you next week in my weekly vlog. Adios.